Throughout my life, my family has always supported every decision that I have made, whether they agreed with it or not. This helped me grow as a person because I never really felt pushed to do anything I didn't want to do. Family is a big part of my life because they helped me grow as a person and they taught me things that I can use for the rest of my life. Education also played a big role throughout high school for me because it gave me opportunities that I didn't think that I would get and pushed me toward the career that I wanted to go to. Education has helped me pursue my career in welding. One book that I read in high school that I thought related to family was A Stolen Life. Throughout the book, JC is always thinking about her life before she was kidnapped. She remembers everything from how badly her stepdad treated her to all the love and support her mom gave her. I can relate to this because throughout my life, my family has always been supportive, like JC's mom was to her, but I also had people trying to bring me down, like JC's stepdad. But in my life, I look past those people to further myself in the future. Another book that I read in high school that I thought related to education was Divergent. In the book Divergent, kids have to take a test. The score of that test decides what faction they are in. This can be compared to real life because as soon as kids are old enough to start school, they start taking tests. And by the scores of those tests, that's how they are labeled throughout the rest of their schooling career. Throughout my years at West, I have seen many changes in how I interpret text and interact with others. A Stolen Life has affected me greatly because I never thought about myself in terms of family before reading it. It made me re-examine my family and the positive effect that they have on me, and now when I read other texts, I find myself focusing on how children's family can affect how they become as an adult. I think this change happened because seeing how JC is always remembered how her stepdad never really loved her or made her feel loved showed me how much of a good family I really have. This was important to my growth as an individual because the support of my family made me grow in a positive way. Because I always knew that any decision that I made, my family would be behind me at all times. In addition, looking at education through Divergent shaped how I viewed the education system. I think this affected me because the moment you start school, you are divided into groups from just a test score. So if you do bad, you get put into lower level classes. Although it did not change my perspective on family, I feel that reading A Stolen Life reinforced my views on how I feel about my family because I realized how important they really are to me and how they helped me become the person I am today through the things that they taught me and just being there for me at all times. Overall, I would say the biggest change in me throughout these past few years is how I viewed family because I never really realized how important family was to me. I think my family has the most impact on how I perceive the world because the way I was raised, strict and respectful, was for the best and for me to become the man my parents wanted me to be.